Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. My name's Susie and I'm live and I'm so happy to be live. Uncle Smiley, hello, hello. Hello, Sam. Susie Q. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I have not been live in a bit, but I would still like to ask if you could do a little audio video check for me. I'd appreciate it.
Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.
So, is everything good? I've tried to get online, but I cannot see that I am even on. But I'm going to trust that you guys can see me. Right? Hey, Chew. I don't know why it won't do it for me. It says play next. Uh, well, you guys can tell me. Can you see me, Ellen? Obviously, I see some Sketty Nona, Larry D. Okay, you guys can see me. I just can't see me. I don't know why. Maybe there's a huge lag. Play next. Watch later. Save to device. That's so odd that I cannot watch myself. Not that I want to watch myself. Hello. So you can hear me just fine. I'm very happy. I know my audio doesn't always work. Huh. I wonder why my phone doesn't do it. I'm going to stop looking. This is the last time I look. As long as you guys can see me. Mine does not. Oh, here we go. Okay, I'll turn my volume off. Now that I see that something is going on. What? I get a cough. How has everybody been? I have been so crazy lately. Hello, hello, Dennis. Did I see the back of your head at Dan's picnic? I'm so jealous if that was you. I really wanted to go, but it's too far away from me. Let's see. Oh my gosh, look at everybody. Thank you guys. I was so worried that nobody would want to come because I haven't been live in a while and y'all gave up on me. I am so happy you didn't give up on me. Don't give up on me yet. I feel like I am coming back. I'm coming out of the sadness. As a lot of you know, my son-in-law passed, and it's just been so hard, so hard. Not just because I see my daughter in pain, but it's just hard. Craig's Catfish Cave. Hello, hello. So I got some plants. You can see them right there in that 50-gallon tub. I can't put them on my pond because of the turtles. And I got some of those today because yesterday was my Bucks County Aquarium Society picnic. And I won one of the prizes, so I was very happy about that. And what I won was not only did I win driftwood, oh, I was going to bring that out. I forgot. I also won a gift card from my favorite local fish store. So I went there today and got some pond plants. I've got a friend of mine from the Bucks County Aquarium Society going to give me some. He just bred a whole bunch of zebra danios. Totally stoked about. and some panda cories. So I've got a tank already set up, and I think it's the perfect tank for them. So it was, even though it was very hot. Does this look all right? I'm leaning back. If I fall asleep, oh my God, that would be horrible. No falling asleep. I think I might have to come up with another day and time for my live streams, because right about now I'd be tucking myself in bed. Is that bad? It is bad. I know it's bad. It's not just my age, but it's bad. Oh, good morning, Craig. Yeah. So, Dennis, was that you at the Dan's picnic? It looked like your hat. I just saw the back of the head. I did say hi to Chew, right? Hey, Chew. And my eye was swollen shut for a couple weeks. Dan's too far for me also. Oh, well, somebody else had a hat just like yours. And it's in the picture. But it's just the back of his head. And I just thought for sure it was you. I was like, you lucky dog, you. But he said it was a great time. He's going to do it again next year. I would love to be out that way. I liked when he came to our to the Clash and spoke. That was exciting too. So, is this chair squeaking too loud for you? Anyway, it took me so long to get my ponds up and running this year. And I know I don't need all of them, but the problem was the pumps. The little pumps, and I follow a lot of people that I consider know a lot of things about outside tubs. And I know I don't need pumps. I know I don't need filtration. But I cannot, I just need to, I need it. I need to see the water moving. And I don't have a lot of fish outside yet. I did go collecting a little bit. I did collecting, and I got some fry. I don't know what they are and if they're still alive. And some Anacharis, and they're in my back pond. That one that is right behind the grill, right next to the grill. There's a pond, not the one next to the grill. The one next to the grill is my aquaponics. So that's where I put the water in from the pond. And right now I've got strawberries, squash, zucchini. All the lettuces are done because it was such a huge heat wave. And right now I'm just resting my tomatoes next to it. And then I got some wildflowers, and I got next to it is a tower filled with amazing herbs and mints and all kinds of fun things. And I planted some stuff. And then you come over here, and there's, oh, where my head is. Hold on. Over here, at the end of the bridge, I have another tower. I have another tower that's got strawberries, and as they grow out, they're rerooting, and the ones below them, that will be good. And what I just covered up is my newest pond. It's pumping water up from the pond, and then it's got a little spigot for the overflow. So if it rains or it pumps up too fast, the overflow will kick the water out. But I cannot wait to see if any of these flower. I'm very late to the game this year. And I took a note to self that no matter how I'm feeling in the fall, do the proper cleanup work. Because it took me so long to get everything set up. Most of my pumps didn't work anymore because I didn't take care of them at the end of the fall. And yeah, as of last week, I got all my turtles outside. So aside from my two turtles that are Gina and Wilbur, the big ones, I added 2 more sliders to the 2,000-gallon pond, which was awesome. And they're only this big. They're probably about 7 years old, 8 years old. And then the back, all my baby turtles are in the back. It's like a 50-gallon pond that I only have half filled. So they got, because they're so little. And then I got my yearlings and my diamondback terrapin. I just put a short out that showed the diamondback basking on the log that I put in his little pond. And even if he gets out of the pond, he cannot get out of his enclosure. The baby turtles cannot get out of their pond because they're only filled it halfway. The yearlings over here that I haven't showed you yet. I only filled it halfway, so it's really about 200 gallons, so that they can't crawl up the side because it's like a hard plastic. It's not the dig your own, because they could have they could grip into that rubber and get out. And of course, this pond, if they get out, they can't get out of the enclosure, the wrought iron gate. Now, I had the gate open for about 3 minutes today because John Bagger was helping me with the dripping on the front of it. And within those 3 minutes, all tortoises were inside the pond area. It's like they saw that gate open, and you know the grass is always greener. They went for it, man. They went for it. So, ay ay ay. I was so afraid, like I gotta stay on it because I don't want a tortoise to fall into any one of my ponds. They have their own pond. I did about 4 years ago. I buried, you know, the trays that painters use. I buried one of those, and I fill it with water. And even on the deepest part, I put 2 bricks so that they can get out or get traction. It's got like a ripple effect, so they can crawl out, and I have water hyacinths floating in it. So I know a lot of people say water hyacinths are invasive, but if you have tortoises, there's no chance you can grow water hyacinths faster than they can eat it. I took video footage, I'm going to turn it into a short tonight, of them eating the water hyacinth, and they're just, you know how, because it's like real bulbous, real crunchy, and they're just making so much noise. They're having fun. Sorry, was feeding my new fish. What new fish do you have, Craig? Hi, Linda. Craig, what new fish do you have? I have new fish too, but I want to hear about your new fish before I talk about mine. I told you the ones I'm about to get next Friday. After roller skating, I'm going to meet up with the guy and get some the Danios. Let's see if he's written to me. Lardy saying hey to everybody. And good morning to everyone. Well, it's good morning for Craig. For me, it's ready for bed. Ready for bed, Susie. But yeah, I thought, you know, it's been a long time. In the last 2 months has been extremely hot here in Pennsylvania. Extremely. Honeycombs. Wow. And 387s. You know who's breeding honeycombs? Elizabeth from One Fish, Two Fish ROC. She breeds honeycombs, and she's got quite the colony going on. Quite the colony. I think that's exciting. I don't do a whole lot of breeding. I would love to breed some of these tortoises. Not the sulcatas. Oh no. I think there's more than enough sulcatas in this world to go around. I am rehoming one of my sulcatas. So I got Peanut, I got Jelly, and I got Pepe. And it's to the Backyard Tortoises. They have an amazing YouTube channel. You got to check them out. They're also conservatists for animals. That's not the word. Conservatists. I can't think of the word. But they help save animals. They took training and everything. And they're looking, because they just got a house, they got property, they got land with grass. And they want one of the larger of my sulcatas, which is probably going to be Pepe. So I haven't never bought a sulcata. They've all been rehomed to me. I'm pretty excited. After roller skating, meet up with a guy about Danios, right? The best of all worlds. I get my cake and eat it too. I kid you not. It is good to be Susie Q. I'll be roller skating, and I'm gonna hook up with this guy. And these guys, him and his wife are amazing breeders. They like, he's got like, he said like 40 or so Danios, and he's got like 20 or 30 panda cories. And I'm like, I've got the perfect aquarium, all set up, ready to go. And here's what I got recently: short-bodied platies. I've been toying with, I know I'm late to the game, but I really do want to bring some fish out, but it's got to be some fish that I can actually scoop up when I'm done. And these 50-gallon Rubbermaids are the perfect size for me. So I'm thinking about putting another 50-gallon right behind this, a little bit higher, so the water feeds in from one to the other. and then back into the pond. So I think that would be fun because I have the 50-gallon here, it's empty. I've got a 75-gallon, no, 100-gallon over there empty, that I just got to find a place that's not going to be in the way of my chores. It's 101 here. Holy cow. 101. Can't believe it's still 87 here. Yeah, it's it was, at least it was not 100. So I thought, you know what? I want to go live. What is it here right now? 82. And it feels like 91. Yeah, thanks, buddy. Because of the humidity. Oh, it might rain. But I'll be done by then. It's not going to rain. Oh. Okay, it keeps threatening to rain. It hasn't rained. I'll have to water everything every day, twice a day. Rain might help. How many inches is that, Craig? It's 7 Celsius here. 7, how many inches is that? You're funny. You're funny. But over here, I'm going to see if you can see. Down this aisle. See on the very end, it looks like a rabbit cage right at the foot of the steps. It's not a rabbit cage. You see, this is all my stuff for my tortoises. But underneath that cage is actual grass. I figured out how to get grass growing. So it's just the topper. I just put that cage down. And I've been watering it twice a day. And I have grass. It's about 1/4 inch high. And once it gets established, I'm going to move that and try to plant some more. And hopefully, I mean, this used to be lush grass before the duck, the tortoises. Obviously, it's just not going to happen. But let me go back here. I love this little 50-gallon tub here. It's almost like a bog filter. But I'm trying to get, see how the water's a little high? I'm trying to get the right ratio pressure for the pump that the water's coming in, and it's a cheap little pump. And then there's a spigot on the other side with the water going out. It's coming in faster than it's going out. So I have to turn it down, so otherwise it'll overflow. And John Baga helped me set it up so if it does overflow, which it is, it overflows into the pond and not over. But right now, I'm going to slow down the pump roll that comes in because there's no reason for it to be that. Didn't know Australia got that cold. Singlet, shirt, and pants on. Oh, Ted, Dr. Ted, how are you doing? Guys, the Tub Pond Handbook, Dr. Ted is Ted Coletti. He's an amazing fish breeder. He's an amazing fish keeper. He's written a book on outside tubbing. Do you see my tubs? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tubs. I have 9 tubs and an empty one here that I have not set up yet. Some of them are aquaponics. Some of them are as a bog filter. Some of them have baby turtles in them. But yeah, I love my tubs. None of them are breeding fish yet. Because, except for when I went collecting at the Bucks County Aquarium Society, I got some fry. We're checking them out. It's really cold here. So, Ted Coletti, I have a question to ask you. I can ask you here or offline. I'm going to ask you here just to see if it's okay. Next weekend, Sunday, 7 p.m., would you join me on my live? I would love to talk to you about summer tubs, your book, the whole deal. I know you go live, but I have a small audience, and I would love if you would come on my audience and talk to my people, if you're interested. If you're interested. I would be very interested because, one, you're a funny guy, you're a nice guy, you're a very knowledgeable guy, and you're just cool, all around cool guy. So I don't know if you would be willing to do that. Susie, put out some cheap rosy barbs. Oh, that's a great idea. I might get some rosy barbs. I have 4 tubs that don't have turtles in them that I would love to try to breed fish. Rosy barbs. Am I too late to the game? Am I too late? I didn't know if it was too late in the summer. It took me so long to get my yard set up and all my ponds set up. And it gets really cold out here. It snows. Craig is from Australia. He's just waking up. It's Monday morning for Craig, Catfish Cave. Rosy barbs, that's a great idea. Okay, in the mountains, I'm guessing. He's in the mountains, yes. Sure, I can help with the insomnia epidemic. Thank you, I appreciate that. He's hilarious guy, Spaghetti says. Do it, Dr. Ted. And Dr. Ted said no. He said no. Dr. Ted was on this afternoon. I got notification as I was logging on to my computer because I was outside in this heat all day working on the yard, trying to get these tubs set up. I still don't have it to where the water coming into the tub is enough. I gotta fix that real quick because it's gonna overflow. Whoop. I'm right here. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna make it go slower. I'm gonna slow its roll a little bit. That way the water coming into my bog garden is slower than it's getting spit out back out into the pond, if that makes sense. I think it does make sense. No, it's not too late. Okay, but are you interested doctor of some cheap Buenos Aires tetras? All take near freezing. Oh, that will be so cool. I have some Congo tetras. How would Congo tetras do outside? I got Congo tetras. I can't really, and I really wanted to breed paradise fish, but the 2 paradise fish I got are both males, and they're both building bubble nests, but I don't have a females. I would love, paradise fish is my favorite fish. That's my, one of my favorite fish, and I thought, what a great fish to breed outside. I'm checking out these birds. I just finished setting up the bird feeders, and the birds are coming all over, checking out the pond, taking their little baths in the pond. Congos, me too. Oh, White Cloud Mountain minnows. Yes, I love those. Zebra danios. Pearls. Celestial pearl danios. I have some that are like 5 years old. They might not breed anymore, though. Oh. I want to be able to see them when I look in my tub. I want something that I can see when I look in the tub. And I got to check with the water temperature. I don't think it's going to be cool, but it will be cool in September, October. You're right. But this bog right here, I'm pointing, but you can't see. That's one that's right on the bottom, right left-hand side of the screen, is the one I just set up today with plants that I just got from Fish Factory, because I had a gift certificate that I won at Bucks County Aquarium Society. Woohoo! And then when I got some other plants growing, my aquaponics did really well in the spring. That's the one that's in the back of the pond. I'm using a hose that goes right from my waterfall into this, and it just spills over. There's no spout or anything like that. I just have it like tilted so it spills over back into the pond. So you keep that water flowing. So I'm pretty excited. Tom brought me a huge garbage bag filled with water hyacinths. I put them in all my small tubs. I can't put them in my pond because the turtles eat them. And I've been putting them out for my tortoises and turtles, and they're almost all gone. So if anybody thinks that they're invasive, get a tortoise. Or give them to me. They're not invasive when you have tortoises. That's legal now in PA. Cool. I did it. email me about Sunday. How was the picnic? The picnic was awesome. Thought it was awesome. It was very hot, but it was very fun. We did a little bit of collecting, more. I was looking for frogs. I couldn't collect anything, but there was a little boy about 8 years old that felt bad for me because he had about 2 dozen fry of all different kinds. He said, "Do you want some?" And he gave me a handful. I'm like, "Thank you." A little bit of anacris to keep my little stagnant water, and the fish alive until I got home. And the food was amazing. Thank you, Dave. Like, the food was very good. And then everybody brought something like desserts and sides. It was a really good picnic. A small turnout, which, if you ask me, I'd like it, as long as it was just because maybe the holiday weekend, or maybe because it was so hot. Because I don't think there's any controversy or anything like that going on. I don't think so. If there is, I don't know about it. Belinda is crook. I'm hopefully going to dodge it. Is Belinda a cold wave coming in? Alishan does rock. He absolutely does. Yeah. So the picnic was great. Spending my gift certificate today was great. And I got some more red wigglers. A couple years ago, I had a little red wiggler farm using 2 5-gallon buckets, and it did pretty good. But my axolotls, what else eats my red wigglers? My mud skippers. And I don't like buying them. I like them better when I made them when I made them myself. At least I knew what they were eating. Where's Bruiser? Hello, Bruiser. Hello, Bruiser and Jenny. How are you guys doing? Are you going to the Clash this year? Whips World, my friend. Let's get tanked. How are you doing, sir? I'm so happy you came and joined, guys. I am feeling better. I'm back to live streaming. I've also shot some video clips. I feel like I'm coming back out of my funk. I appreciate everybody being so kind and tolerant and waiting. It was such a hard road. The grief was overwhelming, and I kept trying to dig my way out myself, and I had to get help. So I have friends, very kind people that are very willing to help. So, and people said, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm all right." My daughter's sad, but I'm okay. I wasn't okay. And I didn't tell a whole lot of people. Whip, don't hurt me. Oh, you better not hurt Dr. Ted. Oh, no, no. I asked Dr. Ted if he would come on my live stream next week so we could chat specifically about summer tubs and fish and fun things and music at the Clash. You know, the fun stuff that doesn't have anything to do with fish. I'm very excited about that. How come I don't see Lefty? He said, "Hi, Lefty." Aquariums with Lefty. Sir, how are you doing? Were your ears ringing? I was talking about you yesterday. I was talking trash about you. All good. No, we're not going to make it. So I have a table at the Clash. Thank you, Whip and friends. I've reserved a room. I don't know if I can afford it, but I'm an hour and 10 minutes away if I drive back and forth or stay on someone's couch, or if I can convince Elizabeth from One Fish, Two Fish ROC to drive down to the Clash. Then I wouldn't mind. I'd tell John he's got to pay for all of it, and we could actually have fun. Oh my God, we had so much fun. I don't think she can, but I really wish she could. She said to say hi to everybody. I asked him, whoop, but he ignored me. Oh yeah. That's funny, Whipsta. He's afraid of you. He thinks you're gonna hurt him. I am doing good. Thank you. I feel good in my own little world back here when I'm setting up my pond, or if I'm in my fish room doing water changes, and just futzing around. I feel great. Like I don't want to talk to other people. I don't want to go out in the world. I just want to like blink my eyes and have the things I need come to me. But life doesn't work that way. Do we need to share again? Are you going to the Clash, Lefty? Oh my gosh. That was so fun. Oh my god. I gotta tell that story. We're gonna have to go live, Lefty, and tell that story the way it really happened and how it really unfolded and how we were living in a potential nightmare. A potential nightmare, I tell you. Like where horror stuff was gonna about to start. I still have the screensaver on my phone. Oh, look at this. This is the living room. This is the living room. First of all, it looks exactly like my parents' living room growing up. Exactly. I have this table, this exact table, that exact clock, all of it. I walk in and I'm like, what is going on? Oh, there's so much to tell about it. I thought about it, right? I hope you come. So, yes, I have a table. I am selling my wares. I am going to be entering in the art contest. I got to see if I got to do that online. Oh my God, last year I was too late. So I got to do that now. Now, and put an entry for the artwork. That's because that's going to be fun. I don't care about the voting on and stuff. I just want people to see my artwork. My artwork as it pertains to fish and reptiles. Because I put a lot of passion into it. Can you believe that? Me? Passionate? Yeah. Water hyacinths gone already. I would say 90% of it. I took footage today. I'm putting together a short of my tortoises attacking me because as I was throwing a water hyacinth on the ground, they were running after it. If you can imagine tortoises running. And I try to give them each one, and all you could hear is the popping of hyacinths. Crunch, 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 crunch. Hello, Liquid Zoo. Thank you for popping in to say hello. That's what I was saying, Alison. Like it's kind of hard to believe that water hyacinths are considered invasive because in my yard, I can't keep them fast. They don't propagate fast enough. The water lettuce does. Nobody wants to eat the water lettuce. Nobody. And why is it called water lettuce if nobody wants to eat it? But the water hyacinths, all my animals, all my aquatic turtles, my land turtles, my chickens, my duck, all love water hyacinth. Water hyacinth. So I am keeping water hyacinths in tubs just so that I could try to multiply it fast enough. But if I give everybody one or two a day, even as a treat, a nighttime treat, one or two a day, they just eat it so fast. The couple I got from Dr. Ted, are nearly dead. I can't keep them alive. Are you talking about water hyacinth? Whip will eat it. Hey, Maddie. I hope you're good today, my friend. Liquid OnlyFans. Somebody said you could eat water lettuce. I don't know. They tell me I can eat dandelions too, but I'm not up for that. My critters like dandelions. I grow dandelions on purpose. Clovers, nasturtiums, hibiscus, Rose of Sharon, catnip, chia. Anything that I can grow green that they devour are now growing on the other side of that fence that you see on the bottom of the screen. So it grows towards them, but they can't destroy the roots, so it keeps growing. Finally got the cactus to bloom this year. I had to put it behind the fence because they ate all my cactus pads before they took root. Marigolds are tasty. Are you sure marigolds are tasty? Are you sure about that? Whip, you need, he does need, finally add some fish so the plants have nutrients. Yes. Yes. Yard work, pond work, water changes, install replacement server, and then walk the dogs. Oh, that sounds like such fun. That's like my dream chores. I call them chores. That is my dream chores. Is to putz around in my fish room, do some water changes, come outside, take care of the gardens and the ponds, walk the dogs. Because I live across the street from, or there's a canal over there, and there's a river behind me. I like to walk up the canal, cross over the little bridge, and down the river. And there's flat paths to walk that have been paved before me. Yeah, they are peppery. I don't know. I was told to plant them. Anytime you plant vegetables, plant marigolds. That keeps the bugs away. But I've tried mesquite, marigolds. Nothing keeps these bugs away. I'm all et alive. I'm all et alive, man. And I had my baby cherry heads, my baby redfoots out today. They were so cute, acting like all grown up, walking around. I had to intervene once. The large sulcata came, and he wasn't aggressive. He just walked over the baby like he didn't exist. Like, what? And I let the baby chicks out today because they're starting to get feathers, which means they try to fly, and then I put them back in their coop real quick. I mean, they got a 15-foot run and a chicken coop. They're okay in their little prison. I can't be watching them and the baby turtles all at the same time. Nope. I have fish as of a week ago. Oh my gosh, what kind of fish are you doing outside? I'm going to squirt some Aquarium Co-op Easy Green in there just to see if that helps. Fish poop usually helps better than anything. Maybe goldfish poops too much. Minnows, fatheads, they work really well. What else do I keep with my aquaponics? The aquaponics over there is feeding right off the pond. Now I got this bog garden feeding right from the pond. Hopefully it's enough filtration. The waterfall is also its filtration, but it's just got a couple of like bio balls and then foam pads and things like that, and then I put a slate on top. But I don't think when I built the pond I set up the box correctly, or it's sunk too deep. And when I go to get the pump out, I can't maneuver around. I'm on my hands and knees. I'm like, it's not placed in a good. I wasn't thinking it through because I had never had a pond in my life when I built this pond and when I dug it. See, 2,000 gallons. Let me pick it up so you can see. There you go. That is my 2,000-gallon pond. And my bridge, it was a garbage pick bridge from an old playground. You see, I'm sitting on an orange tub. You see that? There you go. Are they like nasturtium flowers? Oh my gosh, nasturtiums are good. They're good on, the nasturtiums are good, the hibiscus are good, the Rosa Sharons are good, the actual flower parts. And all my critters love them. The mint I have a little bit higher up because I don't know if they would overdo it. And I was told to plant lavender in my chicken run. Plant some lavender in my chicken run. So I got 2 more wheelbarrows full of chicken poop that I got to pull out. And then I'm going to fill it with wood pellets on one side, 3 bags of coarse sand, and of course they have that huge litter box, or it's a cement mixer for their dirt, for their dust baths. So they're all set up. Tom Bennett, what's going on, my friend? I'm so excited for you starting a new life in Florida. Oh my gosh, and I'm excited that you're going to get rid of some of your fish. Tom Bennett has an amazing fish room in his basement. He's also been a part of the BAP, he always wins awards for breeding. And he's moving to Florida. And do you still have tanks to give away? I think he's got tanks to give away. I don't know if they're for sale. There's some big ones, small ones, but you got to go get them. Were you, New Jersey? Jersey. I have fish. I read that one. Tom, it's so good to see you. Thank you. My pond is as brown as it gets, but I gave up having my beautiful crystal clear pond the third year that I had turtles. And I added 2 more turtles to this big pond because the sliders were getting too big to be in a small tub. So now I got 4 turtles in this and 6 koi, and it's just brown water. It just is what it is. I wish there was a way I can vacuum out the bottom and get some of the sludge up off the bottom without draining it. Like if I use my super sucker, my shop vac, I can only do it for a couple seconds. I got to dump that water, and it's just not feasible. It's not long enough. But if it's something like a shop vac or something that had a super sucking ability like a python to get the bottom of my, because there is so much muck. And last year I did 100% water change, scrubbed it down and everything. But the fall came, and do you think I put a cover on in time? No. And then the spring came. Do you think I got it before these maple trees shed those beautiful helicopters? No. And we're back to muck again. And I'm like, ugh. So I can see my fish. I can see the turtles. I can at least see the first 12 inches into my pond, but it's not my ideal pond. But all my other ponds, all my tubs, the tubs that I have in the ground, above ground, I love them. They're all beautiful, crystal clear. So thank you. Not as sweet, Dennis. Nasturtiums are a little sweet. They're sweet. So I'm going to send Ted an email, and I will actually do a thumbnail ahead of time, and I'll put a little like clip on Instagram and stuff that Dr. Ted is coming to my live to talk about whatever he wants to, because he's super cool. But I'm going to hit him up for the music list of The Clash and how much fun that is. Like, and don't get me wrong, I love the auction, I love the contest, I love the people, I love nerding out with fish people. But when we sit down and sing those old songs, like sitting around a campfire, but there's no campfire, in the middle of the lobby of the hotel, it is like I'm in heaven. And everybody knows the words, and we just sing along, and there's no judgment. It's just great. It's just great. Have you tried any of the Sludge Away products? Yes. I sprinkled around the edge as per the directions, and I don't know what was supposed to happen. I didn't know if something was supposed to clump up and I could pull it out, but nothing happened. So then I sprinkled some more around a week later, the right amount per ratio for a 2,000-gallon pond. Nothing happened. I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. And then I read the directions, because, I did it twice, skimming the directions, and it said use best with another product. I forget what that product is, but I don't have that product. So far, no. I was actually thinking about, now don't everybody judge me here. Hold on. I was actually thinking about filling up some stockings filled with charcoal and putting it in my waterfall. What do you think about that? I'm waiting. I had a girlfriend like that once. What? Even the professionals at Aquascape Ponds have to drain their pond to clean out the muck. But do they do that every year? Huh. I might be on the Stephen and Kelly show on Monday with a tour of the Takasi Amano Giant Nature Aquarium. That would be so cool. So cool. From Portugal. Wow. Way cool. I gotta set up my notifications. Something's not right with my notifications, or I just don't look at my phone and I don't look at Facebook enough anymore. I don't look. I smell gas. I smell gas. Propane. Maybe somebody's cooking out, but I smell gas. I don't see any smoke. I don't see any smoke and I don't see any thunderclouds yet. Ted, that sounds amazing. That sounds so amazing. Alishan, are you still here? When is Diane speaking? Diane Wallstedt. I had a girlfriend like that. You guys are funny. I'm going back. I'm going back to make sure I didn't miss anything. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, my hair is a mess. You don't care. I don't care. I should say I don't care. I'm sitting in, this is egg. This chair is shaped like an egg, and it's a hammock. And this is how I sit in the morning with my coffee after I put like turnip greens, and I'll pick whatever strawberries and stuff that have grown, put them all out for the turtles, tortoise, chickens, and ducks, and then I'll just sit back and watch and enjoy. And it is my ideal morning chair. Sometimes I have to start at 5 a.m. Now, the only tortoise that's out at 5 a.m. is my cherry head, Bruce. The sulcatas don't get up that early. But Bruce will come out and he'll get extra special things because, you know, he wakes up early enough. The duck is always awake. The chickens are always awake. November. So November speaker. So we have another speaker in September. But before that, we're going on a fish store hop. Several of them. So because where we meet, I don't think there's really good air conditioning at the Churchville Nature Center, nor should there be. We do other things like our picnic, and then we'll go hopping around to some of our sponsored fish stores, and we go, and whoever from the club wants to go, we go as a group, and we have raffles and stuff. Last year, one of the local fish stores did a cookout for us. It's just a really fun time. Really fun time. I think it depends on location and stocking. Yeah. But one end of the maintenance package includes spring cleanout. What? Are you saying I'm supposed to do this every spring? Do 100% water change like and clean out the muck? Oh my God, it was so bad last year when I did that. I ended up, after sucking out as much as I could, with a bucket, literally just picking it up with my hands and putting it in the bucket. That's how much muck, because I thought it was a good idea. I had tried for 2 years at getting as many leaves in there as I could on the bottom. I thought it would be helpful for the turtles. Never again. Never again will I do that on purpose. No need. Jen Williams in September. This is going to be great. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so great. And then our holiday party. I've got to get my tanks back up to snuff and restocked and planted. They look awful. Oh, well, you've been super busy. Super busy. My natural tank, for lack of a better word, just the one that the filter broke on. It is a deep bed and it is very heavily planted. Something ate all my Vallisneria in my 75 gallon. And I can't figure out what it is, but I noticed my bulbitis is down to just rhizome. So something in there is eating. So I think I'm going to stick with Java ferns in that tank until I can figure it out and save my more expensive ones. And I'm going to bring out a bulbitis outside to see if I can get something to grow even better outside than I can inside. I can say that, but it is a package they offer. Oh. Who they? Out in Chicago. Oh. Boy, I talked to Greg when I went out to Chicago. What was in 2020? 2021. 2020. When did I drive out to Chicago in my car? And maybe it was 2019. It was 670 miles. I'd never do that again. Not driving. I'm not equipped for that. Me, myself, and Irene. No, not equipped for that. But I did talk to him. I would love, I guess you have to have money, obviously, duh, to have somebody come out and fix my ponds. fix this pond specifically with the right filtration, the right skimmer box, and the right location of it. But all the way on the other side of my yard, all the way, it's what, 20 feet away. All the way over there, 20 feet. It's not like it's a quarter acre. 20 feet up high, I want a 300-gallon pond, right? Where the overflow, and I've been talking about this since the day I built this pond, is going to come through my yard with like a dugout with a rock bottom, just enough to flow into this pond. All the tortoises can walk through it, drink from it. It's like a little freshwater, shallow river, creek, and pump it back up and keep it going. And I have a little bridge over it so I can walk back and forth. That is what I want, because it would be great to have flowing fresh water over rock for my tortoises to walk through. With the duck, they're going to poop in it, but I'll set up a filtration so it lands in a filter box first, something. I would love to have that. But you know, the more I look at my yard, it really isn't that big. It's quite small. It's 30 feet by 20 feet. It's very small, and the shed takes up 10 foot of it. Yeah, and the pond takes up the rest, and then all my little ponds. I don't care. It's my property. It's my yard. What little bit I have, this is what I want to do with it. So this is what I do. If you're talking about at the Shella when we met in person, yes, 2021. Thank you. Oh, Dr. Vid. Metaphysical Q. If you were on a luncheon meat, if I were a luncheon meat on a Fish Fam sandwich, who would you want as the top bun, Whip or Alishan? Discuss deeply amongst yourself. Well, I don't know Alishan's wife, but I know Whip's wife likes me, so she might be tolerant of that. But why do I have to be processed lunch meat? Why can't I be a hard-boiled egg? I'll make a sandwich out of a hard-boiled egg, a Susie sandwich. Can I have one on the top and one on the bottom? Then I don't have to choose. Then I don't have to choose. How do you like that? You are so funny. That was the first time I met you in person. It was so great. If you're talking about the Shella where we met at, yep, that's where I met all my people, I think. And that's why I wanted to go out there. That's why it was worth the drive. But up to then, I had gone with Elizabeth, One Fish, Two Fish, to the Aquatic Experience and something else that was there. And that's where Rachel O'Leary, and I'm doing a video on all the things that Rachel has told me throughout my short stint in fish keeping that changed the direction of my fish keeping for the better, because she's amazing. I don't care what anyone says, she's amazing. Not that anybody says anything otherwise, but she told me, you know, the Aquashellas and the Aquatic Experience were all great, but you're going to find lifelong friends and make connections at the Clash. And I had an anxiety attack. I went to the Clash that year. Oh my gosh, changed my life. I've been going ever since. Changed my life. I met John and Lisa, Joanna and Jason, Big Rich, Reaper, Crystal, Lefty, James, and Ed. What about, oh no, he was at the Aquatic Experience, Rack. Rack came with his green headbands at the Aquatic Experience. That was great. Woo. That's still the only one I actually got to attend. Me too, Lefty. But New Jersey, so that one I got to hit it. So close. It is close. I might go. Tell me what day you're going to go. I might drive there for a day, but I definitely cannot afford the entrance fee and to stay over and anything like that. If I can only do one a year, it's going to be the Clash. It's going to be the Clash. And even that, I don't know if I can afford, so. But I do want to go, so tell me what day you're going, Lefty, and I'll make sure I go that day. I'm still going to work on Elizabeth to go to the Clash. But we'll see. We'll see. We had so much fun at Aquatic Experience. Oh my gosh. The first year she walked around with her tinfoil hat, man. I was in heaven. I was in heaven. We didn't stop laughing, and then Donnie came, and then Cassie. Oh my God, I did not stop laughing that whole weekend. That whole weekend. It was great. Yeah. But the one in Chicago, the Aquashella in Chicago, was the only Aquashella I've ever gone to, which is why Shelby thought I was from the Chicago area, because that's where they met me too. We went to the Woodstock's pond and store. Really cool. I think I was the only one that went swimming though. Everybody else was being all social and dressed up and look all cute, and here I am just jumping in with the fish, going in the waterfall. I didn't care. It was a once in a lifetime experience for me, man. I was gonna do what I do. That was when you broke your hand, right? Ed had to cut your steak. I forgot about that. I did have a broken wrist, and we went to that amazing steak place. Or was it just all kinds of meat? And Ed did cut my steak. Thank you for that reminder. Thank you very much for that reminder. Wow. We got L134 babies. What? I would be so happy about that too. I would be very happy about that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's 8 o'clock already. Ah! Ah! I gotta go, man. I am so tired. I am ready for bed. But honestly, when I turn this off, I might just sit here and enjoy this, because this is my happy place. This might not be a big deal to anybody else, but to me, this is my happy place. And I'll do whatever it takes to keep it my happy place. And I'm so glad to share it with everybody, and I'm so glad you came out. And next week, here, Dr. Ted is going to be here on live. God only knows what we're going to talk about, because you know how I am. I could talk about 25 different things at the same time. Don't care. Can't follow a train of thought. That's okay. You guys are used to me. It's all right. And hopefully you all, next week I will have my Danios and my Panda Cories, and I'll show you that tank. It's going to be exciting. And stay tuned, because I've been putting together video clips. I'm going to try to see if I can remember how to edit a video. It's been a long time, and I'm going to put that out. I just love seeing you every Sunday, Susie. You're the best. You know you're the best. And thank you guys for being so patient with me as I crawl out of my dark hole into sunshine. Couldn't do it without you. And I'm going to end with my daughter singing my theme song because I can. So,
hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I got a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q, and I'm here to show you just what I do. I have a passion for fish and exotics too, so come along with me, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Hey everybody, it's Susie Q. Nah, hey everybody, it's Susie Q, so come along with me. Said I'm Susie Q.